it on YouTube, put a nice wallpaper on it, and let people hear it when they're not here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna start again. Then tell me if you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Cool. Okay. Well, first of all, my name is Jack. My partner is Jackson on the line. We're not very experienced with doing this kind of public speaking with people behind the scenes. We never actually under the scenes, so you guys got to bear with us. I don't know. Let's see how it works. If you guys will be civil, we can do this once a week. If you guys are not civil, then you just need to wait for the app to come out. um, so basically, like I said before, you guys are very, very, very fucking early. We are still on the beta stage of the app. We're still on the algorithmic part of understanding how the blockchain is going to function. So it's very, very early, and that has a curse to it and a blessing to it. As I started saying before, the blessing is that you guys got a ridiculous price value on this coin, and if you're smart enough to hold, which again, I'm not trying to shill you, I'm just telling you how I think it is, then I think you are gonna be lucky. Again, I cannot guarantee anything. I can never guarantee anything. Shit can happen, and I've seen projects that were worth millions drop like that, and I've seen projects that were worth $2 that became huge. One of the projects I was following very closely was DoorDash. You guys know DoorDash, the delivery service, really shitty project, really shitty coding, and it went through the roof. So sometimes people get lucky. I'm just saying that the curse part is that you need to be a bit patient. You need to bear with us because asking us when it comes out won't speed up the code, because if you want it to come out right, then it needs to be a process that is meticulous, and it's something that we need to QA for months. Um, Having said that, we are in advanced stages of the beginning of the project. So the deployment stage, we're working with designers, researchers. We have focus groups. We're implementing very important stuff that are regarding the ethical practice and how to do it correctly, and how to basically make sure that people that use this app will use it without any solicitation or any way of harming other people, because we are talking about a blockchain which is full of scam. Um, and I want to share with you that right now we're working with an algorithm engineer that is basically trying to sort out the mint function for the app. Because one of the things that's going to be in the app is you're going to stake an amount for the other side to accept or decline you. And if he accepts you, we need to give you a certain amount of coins as you staked. Now, those amount of coins will be limited, meaning you cannot stake right now $1,000 per face, because that can create uh, inflation in the price. It can make big fluctuation waves in the price. So we're working on doing some kind of mint function that will be partially automatic and will know when to mint more coins and when to burn coins automatically to control the price. And that that line that I just said now, that's the biggest development part here, because I don't think it was done. I mean, Drone did it. You guys know the Drone network. They did it, but the way they did it is very different than the way we're doing it, because Drone has points where it goes to the blockchain and checks how much he needs to make and how much he needs to burn. We are talking about daily recurring turnover that can happen according to the amount of daily active users that we have on the app. So if we have a multiplier of 100 times more users per day, that can cause the blockchain to basically mint a lot of coins, which will hurt the holders by lowering the price. So this is something we're working on really hard right now, and that's why um, this is going to be a bit of a meticulous process to find out how to do it correctly. If we want something to be real and last for a long time, this is something we need to crack, and that's what we're working on at the moment. Okay, you want me to start with questions?
Yeah, let's jump into it.
All right.
Do we have any?
Is there anybody here?
Hmm.
I see a lot of people.
Hey, can you hear me all right? I have a question.
Please shoot.
Yeah, so are you guys, do you have a target for sort of the amount of money you're looking to raise? Like I see, some of the money or some of the tokens have gone to the initial holders. I see the dev team, and like a few people have sold a little bit. It looks like they're all holding most of their tokens. Do you guys have you have like a target for what you need to raise for this, in first month?
I want to address, first of all, the elephant in the room, which is part of your question, which was not the question you asked, but let's put this out there. People that make coins need to sell those coins to support advertising, to support marketing, to support crazy YouTubers that demand 5-6 BNBs for a 5-minute video. So we have a budget, and we have a monthly budget, which is, I think, is extremely nice compared to other projects that I'm working on. I'm a hired gun. We are a hired gun team. What we do is we develop crypto coins, and we develop the environment to make that coin flourish. But the company that I'm working in front of, it's an Israeli startup company, and Israelis are very good with startups. I think they're called the startup nation. They're the best in what they do. So we have a very nice budget for advertising, etc. But I do want to put this on the table. We will need to sell sometimes in small amounts, but we do need to sell sometimes in order to get you guys what you want. And when we are out of budget, we need to get it from that direction. So I wanted to break. I'm sorry. I'm hearing voices. Can you repeat that?
Finish what you're saying, Jack.
All right. So I want to make sure we are clear, because I heard people talking about it in back rooms. Let's put it out there. There is not a single coin that doesn't sell some of its coins to sustain itself. That is the name of the game. If you go and look at the stock market, which is something I'm very, very keen on, you will see that companies sell huge amounts of stocks in order to use that capital. And that's how it works. That's called raising capital. That's why a company goes IPO into the market, to raise capital. You buy the stock so they can use your money in order to develop things. And that's how it works. So obviously people will sell coins. If not, what will they do? Pay Crypto Pablo 10 BNBs from their pocket in order to give you guys a price? It doesn't work like that. So let's not live in a dream. Now, we have sold until today 4.3 BNBs. That's all we have sold until today. And we sell only in extreme scenarios where we need to cover a cost that was not planned, such as me trying to put the token logo on Trust Wallet, and every attempt I did cost me 1 BNB. And I had to take 1 BNB out of the system to pay for the third attempt, because I tried 3 times and it still didn't work. And apparently, from what I've told, it's because we don't have 2,500 holders. And maybe I did it correctly. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. The thing is that when you go off budget, you need to sell a bit in order to sustain. And I'm hoping I'm not running anybody away here, but if you don't understand that, then you're either being fooled by other coins, or you should not be in the investing sector, because that's how investing works.
Thank you. This is a fantastic answer, and it's great. It's going to drive off like speculators, but I think that's a really good thing for a healthy growth of a legitimate project. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We came on this mic to say everything as it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and maybe it's going to cost me or cost a coin, or I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to say it as it is, and you take it as you want. But just to put it out there, there's no coin company, IPO listed company, that doesn't sell its own stock to sustain itself. That's how business works. Okay. All right. So your question, I'm sorry. The budget. Well, I'll let Jackson take this one.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're ready to start giving out exact black and white figures, but I think it's important to say one of the main things that I'm working on directly at the moment is bringing in external investor to join the front of house project, what we're doing. We have someone that we're talking to that we think is fantastic and is really interested, has loads of experience in this area. And in terms of the actual budget itself, it's substantial because we're creating something substantial. But I don't think 7 days into a project we're ready to put out exact figures, and because they won't be real. We're not there yet. But we're aware that selling 4.3 BNB to cover, small issues we're having now isn't enough. And selling our coin to make enough money to cover all our costs is not going to cut it. We have decent backing. I think Jack mentioned it, but we are looking at substantially more. We're not talking about a small project here. We're talking about a project with very, very, very big objectives, big goals, and we're early. So, yeah, I hope that answers it.
I'll add something. This is very, 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 very early. Please take what I'm saying right now as a I hope it will happen, not as a it will happen. But we're working with some names, and some of them know some big figures in the music industry and in the show business industry. And we're trying to recruit these kind of names for the launch to use for the app to take off, because as I explained today in text, we're not trying to take a cut from Tinder. That's not what we're going. I think Tinder conquered what Tinder tried to make, and it has its own specific sector of people that are looking for what Tinder has to offer. We're trying to address the people that are looking to make this into some sort of a game of interaction and meeting other people, whether it's the opposite sex or not. It's something that you will decide when you do the settings in the app in your account. But like it's not like we're looking to be the Tinder of crypto, which I've heard a lot of times. It's cool that we're being called that, because I think it gives us the right approach to people to understand what we're about, but it's not where we're going to sectorize our audience. So in order to touch the audience we want to touch, we want to have specific names using this brand that are not the names that we use Tinder.
Yeah. Does that answer your question, Tom? Artemis?
Oh yeah, you guys are answering my question super well. I love it. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love the idea, and I understand it's a like a how do you say, a long-term hold kind of project. I think the way it's been growing so far, where it hasn't run up super crazy, is really good. Because because the whole, like, a lot of tokens coming out right now, and it's hard to distinguish something that's going to have a long-term vision versus, like, something that's only going to last a week or two. So yeah, thank you guys so much. This is fantastic.
Very well. This is exactly what we're trying to pass here. People that are coming here and putting gifts of when is Lambo or all that stuff, that is kind of new to me, because I am a crypto investor for a while, and when I invest, I put stuff after I did my research and I did my DD, and I know what I'm looking at, and I know I need to stop looking at it after I bought it, because if I keep looking at it, it's going to be a frustrating, longer process mentally and psychologically than actually ignoring it and opening it once a month or 2 months or whatever. So the people we're trying to attract are less the where's Lambo kind of people, and that is maybe why the approach we took with the YouTubers we took, some of them worked correctly, some of them just gave us a pump and dump, which is definitely not what we're looking for. We want people to put Slap in their portfolio and know that this might, again, I'm not promising anything because I cannot, and I do not know what tomorrow will bring, but we want people to put Slap in their portfolio and forget it for 6-7 months, and hopefully give them, I don't know, 100x, like you guys say, 100x on their money. But that's if you want it to be real 100x and you want it to stay there and not be 100x peak and then drop, then patience is definitely a part of this kind of investment, because this is a real investment.
One Lambo.
One moon.
One moon.
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 That's hype.
Oh, yeah. So Lambo is gonna come tomorrow. Yeah. Yellow Lambo.
I guess if you guys, if something does happen with the token where it just goes super parabolic, you guys should sell some of your tokens just if it looks like unsustainable growth, like, say for instance, right now it blows up, but then the app won't end up coming out for a few months. It makes sense for you guys to I don't know, I'd say take profit from that, because when things run up really, really fast, it's and then there's just no news coming out every 5 minutes, people sell off, they get kind of bored. So
Yeah.
there's a way for you guys to raise funds off of those people who are just speculating. And people who are speculating, they're okay with losing their money because they're it's just all speculating. But
yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say, just to agree with that and say that we're aware that we've released this into a market. These tokens are 3 days, 3 pumps, and then they're dead. And
I'm losing you. Are you guys? I'm losing you. Are you guys hearing him, or is it just me?
yeah, could you repeat what you said? Wi-Fi password.
Yeah. You cut off, Jackson.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm not hearing anything too.
Me either. All right. I think he put on mute because he's fixing his Wi-Fi. All right, I'll take over and explain something. What you're describing basically is capping the value of the price. Now, capping the value of the price is something that is very smart to do in order to create something stable. But look, I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't fucking look at the chart. I don't care about the chart. I hear about the pumps coming. I hear about the pumps going. This is not my first project. It's not my third project. I've seen pumps, and that's great that we have pumps. That shows enthusiasm, and that gives us validation on the idea, on the core idea that we're developing, which is great. But when we sell very small amounts, and we sell them in very specific times. And in very specific conditions, like I described the trust wallet. I had a budget of 1 and I spent 3, so I had to sell 1 in order to cover and then say sorry, I wasted 1. But we're not here to sell it off to make money from it to fund the operation, because it's not going to be enough. It's going to take some time to say that this coin is going to be enough to cover the operation cost. We wanted to, well, there's many aspects to it, but one of them was to see how everybody reacts to it. And if people buy it, that means they believe in it. And I've seen some very, very nice responses and very good reviews about the idea, which validates what we're doing, and it's great. But it's not like I'm sitting and looking at the chart and saying, oh, we have a big buy, or oh, we have a big sell. Sure, when I see a huge drop, it kind of bothers me, because I don't understand why people would be selling when we're at 6 zeros before the price, which is practically nothing right now. So I don't get what people would be selling a real product, but that's not for me to ask, and I don't give a shit. I mean, the proof of concept is here, and I think that once the app comes out, this price is going to be a joke, and I want to make sure we guys are clear on something. I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. A substantial amount of these tokens is going to go in order to do the dot bridge to have the ERC token out of Slap. In case you guys are in crypto for a while, you probably know what I'm going to say now. But we're looking at a world that's going to get hit very hard once Ethereum 2.0 is going to come out. So prices are going to get hit very hard, because when Ethereum 2.0 comes out with very little gas fees, you have to have the coverage on the other side for your coin to sustain it. So this is one of the things we're working on, and you have to burn a lot of coins in order to have it on the bridge. So the real test will be when the app comes out and Ethereum 2.0 comes out. There's a lot of real tests we'll need to go through then that I'm more interested about. Maybe I'll look at the charts more then, but now it's less interesting to us.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, excellent. You're supposed to be the talking one.
Well, yeah, my Wi-Fi's playing up, but I'm back. I heard you. You covered it well. Thank you.
Right.
Any other questions?
You guys have answered all my questions like amazingly. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in this project. I love the idea and I'm glad that you guys are doing an AMA just to boost confidence in the people who are gonna invest long term. Thank you so much. I'll be buying tips.
Thank you. I want to say, as I said before, it's not my first project. People are asking for things really fast these days. I mean, they want a white paper at launch. And if you give them a white paper at launch, you'll need to correct the white paper 6 times because things change. So I know you guys are used to Safe Moon or Shit Moon or whatever they call it these days. But like, understand that a real project takes a long time. A long time. QA can take 6 months on a real project. One of my projects was building a CRM on Android and Apple devices that are integrated with a CRM on a server, and that took over a year to QA. You cannot QA things so fast because then you get a shitty product. So white paper, audit, all these things in the real crypto world, not in the shitcoin world, but in the real crypto world, they take months. Chill, breathe, people. It's gonna be okay. If we were here to rug pull you, half of the things we're doing will not be here. But like, things need to come right. They don't need to come fast. They need to come right. It's more important. Okay.
Jack, I wanted to ask you, why haven't you done a video AMA?
Well, two answers. One, first, I don't know how the hell to do a video with a Telegram group. I asked my mods. We didn't have an answer for that. And we wouldn't mind doing a video interview later on when we have something to bring you guys. But I'm a bald white guy. That's how I look. If that helps you with anything, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do a video with how many people we have on the group. I don't even know. 1,000, something.
Perhaps on Twitch or something like that.
On Twitter.
Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch. Oh, sure, we can do that later on. I don't mind. I have nothing.
It might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we're
getting more trust in the project, knowing you better, your background, everything.
Yeah. Well, I think it's something we can take on board. I mean, to remember, we're 7 days in, and I haven't seen many other projects do an AMA after 7 days. But I'm not against that at all to do that. No, especially it'd be nice to do that. Certainly, from my perspective, when we've got a little bit more to talk about, to offer. I mean, obviously, if there's questions, we're happy to answer them. It'd be nice to tie that in with some announcements as well. I'm not sure how you feel about that, Jack, but
yeah, a presentation of the beta app or the layout of the UX or UI will be something I'll be happy to show my face next to it. But right now, to show my face and just tell you, hey guys, we signed up for CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and we're working on the algorithm of how to distribute and mint coins. I don't want to look like a clown. This is my career. We will definitely do a face AMA. I have nothing to hide. Just let us get some concrete things to show you instead of just showing you me.
This was just my suggestion because you want, at the end, you want to raise more money for the project.
Right. I accept your suggestion. I didn't mean to shoot it down. I'm just telling you.
It's just all about trust. Nothing else. The money's here. Just trust.
Well,
won't you trust us more if you have an app in your hands, though?
Yeah.
Sure. My face. Sure. What you gonna do with my face? I mean, what you gonna track me down with my face? What you gonna do with my face?
App might be a better choice.
Sure, man. I'm willing to put my personal house address on the website. Just let me get the app out, and I'll post my face. And
in your opinion, what time range can we expect the beta version to coming out?
And no disrespecting my following question, but are you a developer or in that sector in kind of way?
No, not at all.
Okay, so the estimated ATAs when you're building a project are they're not vague, but they're very up to delays. It's just like a contractor building your house. So we are hoping that we can get a beta out In the next several months, I'm going to try and say 5. I'm going to try and say 5, but this is a very rough estimate, and maybe I shouldn't say the number, but we're going to try and say 5. But again, we are also very, very, very dependent on Ethereum 2.0, which can either delay us or speed us up. So it's also dependent on that. But we are definitely, in my opinion, according to things that are looking right now, I hope Jackson won't be mad, but I think we can release it this year, in my opinion. Could be
Yeah. I'd agree. And before that stage, well, we'll be releasing a lot of the design work, the page by page UI pictures and designs. Yeah, but it's like you said, it's a broad estimate because there's a lot that can go right and a lot that can set us back a little bit. But we're looking well. I think we're looking good.
Yeah, I think it's going a bit faster than we expected. I think that the validation we're getting from the audience is far greater than we expected. I think that once we have solutions, but once we solve it in the best possible way, we think the algorithm should mint the coins. And once we have one thing that we're solving at the moment. And if you guys want me to share, I'll share. One thing that we're solving at the moment is how to detect fraud behavior. So if you are right now going to stake 500 slap coins and you're going to use your friend next to you to do that because she will approve you and you both make money, then you're basically cheating the system. So that's one thing that we had to encounter, and we have several solutions to do that. It may include social media connections that you'll have to submit your Facebook, etc. We have some algorithms we're working on, but it's on the verge of, I don't know if I should say the word artificial intelligence because that's a big word, but it's on the verge of that. So in order to get there the best way, those are things we're working on that we hope that will go fast.
Just the fact that you guys are thinking about that as a problem, like fraud as a problem, gives me a lot of confidence. And I'd suggest you should give confidence to other people listening in as well. Like these guys have put some thought into their project. Yeah,
we have.
Yeah, of course. We, in a way, if you want to look at it and put it in a casino structure, we are the house, and if it's fair play, that's what we want. You can make money. That's the point. But if it's not fair play, this will hurt every investor that's holding slap coins. So these are things that we have to step by step solve meticulously and make sure that they're out of the way. What else? We're looking at listing this in exchanges later on. Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko, we told you. Live was approved yesterday. Live Watch, was it?
Yeah, Live Watch.
Paprika. Yeah, Paprika we submitted. We're submitting it everywhere, but we don't really care about that right now. I mean, it's going to be listed. It's going to be great. More people will know about it. It's going to create hype. That's great. Once this thing goes out to beta level, I think that you're going to see thousands of people joining in and be like, why we didn't find it earlier? But that's not me shilling. That's my opinion.
What's happening, people?
What's happening?
All good, all good. I've just come across this. What a name.
One Lambo.
What's
You
that?
came in the right time.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking there's only 1,000 people in here so far. Hey? Or has it been launched about 8 days ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
One moon. One Lambo.
It's in here, man. It's way too low.
That's it. Hey. Slappeddating token.
All you missed, the DK will be on the. We're gonna post this somewhere.
Okay. All right. Are you one of the mods? Yeah.
Yeah, one of the tech. Yeah.
Go on, lad.
We paid DK to come here and promote us.
I'll Yeah, I work in sales, so if you need if you need a good promoter and marketer, just give me a
All right,
name.
DK, take over then.
Yeah, that's it. I just read the white paper. It's all good.
Yeah.
we don't have one yet, but that's good. I don't know which one you read, but
Just looking through computer documents.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a hacker as well, so I know what you put in it when you're gonna release it.
You'll know to invest then, DK.
What's that?
You'll know to invest then.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Wi-Fi password. What is the password, by the way?
Yeah, I'll text it over.
this AMA just turned into a frat party. But all right.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Where you guys from?
UK.
UK, yeah.
Mm.
Whereabouts
Europe.
UK?
I'm not in UK, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm from the southwest.
Southwest. Oh fucking hell! What? So you Cornwall way?
Yeah, not far.
Go on.
Any question, DK?
No. What? So it's basically our Tinder, yeah.
It's been called Tinder with crypto, but we're aiming for something a little bit different.
Yeah, we
Okay.
hope we could take it one step further.
Yeah.
So, Prince.
Yeah. We had a question here just to make sure it's recorded because we had questions from earlier. Somebody asked, number one, what phase are you in the app development, which we explained.
Yeah.
Is it going to be an open source?
Now
So
about real wallets and stuff like that.
say that again.
Like, got a couple of friends asking me about a big real wallet that isn't locked or burned or anything like that. So I was wondering about the same thing because I got friends that want to invest big but just hesitating because of that.
I missed
Sure
some of
thing.
that. Did you get that, Jack?
He's asking about the wallet distribution, if I understood correctly.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll open it just to go over it with you guys. So let me just open it so I don't make a mistake. Because if you make a mistake in the crypto world, they burn you on a stick. So hold on.
That's it, mate. You've got no leeway for mistakes here.
I know. People are too suspicious because of a lot of rug pulls, and I get it. 50% of the coins were burned at launch. That's clear. And then we have 17.8% wallet, which this wallet basically is for two things. One of them is to burn more. We're going to burn at every 1,000 holders. We're estimating 3 to 5%, but bear with us because we're not sure. It depends on how much we need. The second purpose will be for the bridge. As I explained, we're going to do an ERC coin. And what you want to do is if the ERC coin value is different than this value, you'll need to burn in order to create a straight value between the two. Sorry.
All right. So
Right,
so as well as the BSC coin, you're gonna create an ERC coin as well.
Hell yeah. We explained that the ERC is probably going to have more longevity and it's going to stay here longer, and we're going to have both coins, and they're going to work on a bridge that is basically going to talk to each other. They're going to talk to each other on both sides. So
Right.
it's gonna, yeah. So we need to affect the value by having a larger wallet in case we need to. We're going to have the same, by the way, the same wallet on the ERC. So in order to keep the value equal on both sides. The third wallet is airdrop and marketing wallet. It's all in the website, by the way. Marketing and airdrop wallets, as I said before, until now we sold 4.3 BNBs in total. We're selling only in extreme cases where we pass our budget. I explained it very details before. So when we go out of the budget, we need to sell. We sell in usually 0.2 to 0.3 max. We don't sell more than that, and that's just to cover costs that were not in the budget. For example, as I said before, me fucking up on the Trust Wallet icon and spending 3 BNBs on gas was one of the reasons we had to get 1 BNB back. And the second thing is for competitions, airdrops. We're paying a lot of people right now. Mods, we're paying people that are putting, for example, last week I paid somebody 35% of his account value for him to get us on StockTwits. I gave him a week to get us on StockTwits. He did it, and he did it very nicely. So I had to pay him 35% of his account value. that money came from this wallet. The rest of the wallets are not ours. Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks for clarifying that up for us.
Wow, it's really bad to hear you, man. Can you say that again?
Thanks.
Pardon?
It's really just about trust, you know. It's we all, like, especially me. I like the project.
You able to
and
say
we
that
need to
again,
put a lot of
Dims?
money in, but just so I mean, for me, I wanna put a lot of money in it, but just trust is just a big thing, you know.
We understand. He says he wants to put a lot of money in, but trust is a big
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely. Yeah, and we're under no illusions that we've released into a shitcoin market on BS. Yeah, I heard that. Can you hear me?
And I get it. Thanks for clarifying.
I'm going to assume you can.
Sure. I want
Yeah,
you to
no
first
worries.
of all understand that
It's very hard to
I think as long as you don't get audited by War on Rugs, I think you'll be all right.
I don't. War on Rugs.
Yeah.
I know there's similar name in band. I don't know War on Rugs. No.
I know the war on drugs. We got audited last week by another group, a big group. Forget the names, but they only publish things that they check to the bone, and we passed that test easily. Feel free to send War on Rugs or War on Drugs or the FBI or wherever you want to send to check us out.
No.
It's all right. I mean, 57% of the coins are locked. 50% is burned.
It was a joke, but no one got it, so it was a terrible joke.
Okay.
I got the joke.
I want to say it again. 57% of the coins are locked, and from the remaining amount, 50% are burned. Or am I saying it wrong? Yeah, I'm saying it wrong. So 50% are burned. The remaining 50%, 57% are locked.
Okay. How many tokens are in supply altogether?
100 trillion.
100 trillion. Okay, so it's all like cool.
500 trillion. Yeah.
Do you like biscuits?
What type of biscuits?
Any. What's your favorite?
Oh fucking hell, mate! You're asking a good question there.
I know. Get back to me if anyone gets an answer.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to do a poll on that, mate.
Favorite biscuit?
That's it.
Good,
all right, guys, we're gonna upload this to YouTube, so you can hear this whole thing again. If you guys have any questions or anything else, this is the time.
Do you need a graphic designer?
I think we're good on that.
Fair enough. If you get stuck for any graphics and you need it, let me know. I've designed like loads of logos for like new projects and that. So give me a shout.
Oh, that's nice. Sure. If you guys have anyone that can help me with the Trust Wallet icon, which I am baffled from, I don't understand what they want from me, then that would be great. We will pay for it, of course.
May I ask you something, Jack?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, me?
The Telegram group. Yesterday you have brought both fake members, approximately 1,000 members.
I brought 1,000 fake members.
Because no one is responding in the Telegram group.
Well, there's
just the
1,187 people, and 200 of them are online. So, I don't.
One second.
Jay, let me ask.
1 second. 2 days ago, we did a Twitter promotion. Well, we gave $100 away to everybody who went on StockTwits and clicked on watch on us, and also tweeted in StockTwits something about the app. I don't remember the sentence.
Mhm.
But if that brought a lot of bots, then I'm sorry, but that's the campaign we did. I have no idea how to.
It's the usual approach for gaining members, organic members. I'm just asking.
Yeah, sure. I'm not criticizing the person again. I'm just saying we did not intentionally bring bots. That sure won't help us with anything. We just wanted
Because the situation is a little bit silly because nobody's engaging and there are so many members, but dead members now, actually.
I think the issue with some of them promotions is that it brings people simply that it's clickbait. So they click in, they join, but they're not actually there to participate. It's a learning thing, really. They fill the room up, but they don't contribute.
Yeah, I can attest to that. So I've seen them. I joined around like 500 members, and like, and myself personally, I'm like in so many Telegram groups. I'm probably in like 30 Telegram groups that I don't even participate in. So I'm just clicking all the way around. Something that shows me you guys are have been growing organically without bots is like the holders of the tokens is still pretty low. Most tokens that have bots have like thousands of holders in the first few hours.
Okay, there you go. I didn't know that.
Me neither. I can tell you that a lot of people are faking the amount of holders they have. And I read something from Trust Wallet this week when I was trying to do the logo thing, and they do that a lot, just to show you a lot of holders. We don't do that.
Why don't you do that? It might be a super strategy to raise money.
We're not looking to cheat people.
Elongate.
We're not looking to put. We're not looking to be elongate. We're not looking to be safe moon. We're not looking to be that stuff. That's not what we're looking.
We're not a shitcoin.
Let us be honest. Within 6 months, there will be for sure the bear market entering in, and everything is done. You need to use the moment in time.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
No, I don't agree. Good ideas don't die in a bear market.
Correct.
A
bear market stands on fluctuations that people take their money out and move it to somewhere else, whether it's a safe haven or they need the money. Now, we are a utility app, and we're going to sustain waves of bear or bullish market. We don't. It doesn't matter. In the broad scheme of things, it's just a wave that will come and go. It doesn't matter. I can tell you as a Tesla holder from the beginning, I've seen my account go 30% down and the next year 200% up. It doesn't matter. If you believe in the product, you believe in the company. It really doesn't matter.
If we build things and the product's great, then it will not matter.
Okay, just
anyone listening in, like the best answer I've ever heard. Anyone who's doesn't like that answer they just gave, sell your tokens now, and I'll buy them.
Yeah. Any other questions?
When launch?
Yeah, I got a question.
When launch?
So what about the name Step? How did you come up with the name? Like
well,
when launch?
I think we've had two questions there. Just to answer Kay's question of when launch. If you mean the deployment of the token, then we've already done that. If you're asking about the app, we covered earlier on. We're hoping to see something substantial in the next 5 months. In terms of the name, I'll pass over to Jack because he's the man in the moment for that one.
Okay, thank you.
Are you there, Jack? Oh, maybe he's gone.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
My headphones just died. I don't know what the hell.
The question was, Jack, where did you come up with the name Slap?
I didn't. I didn't come up with it, but basically, it's a funny story. If you guys want it, it's a group of friends that were trying to compete on how many women they can have in a nightclub, and they had a it's a very stupid story, but basically they had a little competition going on, and that gave us the idea, and they said the first one to either get slapped or kissed is the winner. So that's where we got the idea from.
Okay,
Okay. If this becomes big, I'll need a better story for the news because I can't tell this story in the media. Nobody got that joke. Okay.
I think they're all laughing in mute.
Laughing inside.
Yeah, I'm laughing on mute. It's pretty good.
Basically, how'd you build the app? Well, we were in a nightclub and we were trying to get women. It's gonna be good. Where is the mods? Are they here?
Yeah, I think some are here.
They had some questions as well, I think.
Well, now's the time to ask them if anyone does have another one. Or wait until the next AMA.
So are we going to do these AMA on the regular now? Yeah, like a couple of times a week or something like that, or a couple of months, something like that?
Well, for me, certainly not a couple of months. Whether we do a weekly one or not, I guess that depends on the interest and the questions and what we have to announce, how quickly we work. I'm not against whatever's really decided, as long as it makes sense. I guess really we'll be listening to what you guys ask for and want from this. So we're happy to come on and talk about Slap every day if you like, but
yeah, definitely. Well, for me, it's important to get you some product on the table, so the level of conversation will take one step forward, and we can talk about the user interface or how the algorithm is calculating it and stuff like that, instead of just are you legit or not? Because I can say I'm legit for the next 10 years. Until I don't put something on the table, it's not factual.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, you guys very often. Like, if I didn't hear from you for like a couple of months, I'd be chill.
No, you're gonna hear from us, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm not planning. Yeah, we're not planning to be silent.
We're working too hard not to tell people about it.
We're gonna update once we have updates. From what I've heard and what my estimation is, again, I'm not promising anything, but we're hoping CoinMarketCap will happen in May this month. So that can help raise awareness. And CoinGecko, I know, is a bit slower, so I don't know what's going to happen this month. We are talking to a very big exchange. I would rather not say names, but it's an American exchange that is one of our main goals to get us there. I think that would be very, very nice to be there. It's a clean name, not a shitcoin environment. And these are the things we're aiming on the short term.
Yeah, substantial exchange.
Substantial exchange, yeah. Very nice one.
Okay.
All right, you guys have been fabulous. I'm going to go back to work then, unless anybody else has a question.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying a lot of questions.